Hello, Vengeancer here, another Pacifist video. I will say, throat's still not happy, so enjoy the extra rasp, I guess. I'm gonna record as long as I can. So sit back and listen or watch. We're gonna start off enhancing today. We got some crons. We're gonna save all those outfits, but we got 1,000 crons. I'm going to try and get this axe up to Tet. And I've got memory fragments that I'm going to use to repair since... I don't want to hear it. I don't have access to Logia. Now, if I can buy some... Logia tools off the market, then I'll use them, right? But we're going to try and push pen, see what happens. I still got this 127 stack, and... it doesn't take but a few crons. We failed 17 times. Maybe we'll hit it. Maybe we'll pity it. I don't know. But we have the axe and the pickaxe to go. Everything else, we can't use a butchie knife or a tanning knife. I also need to get the fishing rod up at some point. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that afterwards. I don't know. We'll see how I feel here. And then if I got time left, I'll work on the green thumb quest. So here we go. Attempt number 18. Oof. How much durability do we lose? 10. Attempt number 19. Oh, that was a quick fail. Tip number 20. We're gonna have like 13 attempts, maybe, I think 14. Because there's no way we got 10. 11 more. We're gonna be just shy of pitying this. If it actually pities. Cool. Alright, we got the pin axe. And pickaxe. So wait, I can't read that. 160. That's right. So we're gonna need four axes. Let's buy those before I forget. That's way cheaper than spending memory fragments on it.
You can entrust your good wares need to be stored in a good warehouse. So leave your wares a good old doodle.
Repair that and dump it in there. Now I've got the pickaxe to go from Tet to pin.
Careful. Let me know
Let's
if you
see.
need anything. Do understand that I can't put my hammer down. Just give me.
Let's see if I can make it to. And I wouldn't normally push this hard, but on this account, pin logia is going to be our foundation. After I get this green thumb quest done, it's going to be full silver making, and I'm going to have to at least have the best I can have for now. And then later on, I can always sell these and get some of the silver back when I start pushing for manos. I don't think I want to enhance. I don't know how much it takes in terms of cron stones. I need Volks.
You must have. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well.
Let's see if we can work some stuff out here. Okay, so these don't take. It's 20%. It's 120 per attempt. We're gonna do the axe. The axe is gonna be more beneficial. The pickaxe, sorry. We got the 120. So 4%, and we're gonna cron it up, and we still got 16 stones, so we'll be fine there. I don't want to use crons on these on the actual armor itself. I would rather have the the pickaxe. It's only 80 mastery, but it's going to be my best upgrade right now. What are you going to give us? 70 mastery. So yeah, you get more chances out of this because it's only 69 crons. And it gives 10 more mastery than if I was to go from try to tet. And like I said, it's 120 for the close. So we're just going to do this. Maybe we can one tap it. Attempt number 1. No, we can't. We in fact cannot one tap it. We've got about 8 or 9 more attempts, so. That linger. Attempt number 3. Oh, that's a big fail. That was a quick fail. I don't really have a spot to enhance here in Land of Morning Light. Let's try in this building. Alright, attempt number 4. You can see the pain. Number 5. I do have some outfit boxes I can melt down. Attempt number 6. Attempt number 7. Oof. Number 8. We're gonna get it on this one. Let's go. It wanted to, but it just wouldn't do it. Alright. We got 2 more, I think. Attempt number 9. That's a fail. And attempt number 10. Come on, give it to me. He listened. Cool. So I need 100 more. I need 100 more durability. What do you mean title shaking head? What do you have to do to get that title? Alright. I went out the back side instead of the front side. Oops. Back to here. Over to storage. Can we buy any pickaxes? Life tools. Pickaxe. Log, yeah. Yeah, we can. We need 10 of these. That's going to save me so much in terms of memory fragments. Now I don't have to burn memory fragments. This is a good day, man. I got 2 pen tools.
Lots of luggage to store after crossing the sea. Leave them to me while you take a look around.
With free cron stones I didn't have to pay for. Been saving them from login rewards just to do this.
Flame cannot distinguish flesh from steel.
That means I can save all my memory fragments for enhancing other things. Alright. Like, that looks good. Full pen. I'm still making do with tri-gear. Now, the other thing we could enhance real quick is this. I do have memory fragments for it. What, I've only got 1 fail stack slot. Okay, so we're gonna need this. Let's smack it a couple times and see what happens. Those out. Actually, you know what would help this? Loyalties. I do have a Nader's Parchment that I can buy. Let's just go ahead and get it. I don't really need the weight right now. And even if I did need it, I would have enough for 1 more. Cool. Let's go and enhance this little guy. What do we have in terms of stacks? Not much. What have other people used? 0 to 4 stack. I think we're just going to smack it. If it fails, we've got plenty of memory fragments. Yeah, that was worth it. You only lose 5 durability. We're fine. Used all the luck up on the pen. Alright, if we end up pitying this one too, then we'll get a free... Okay, 29%. Let's, other people still use 0 to 4. Let's do a 10 stack. We'll overstack it a little bit. Should have saved that stack. Alright, what have other people used? Still 0 to 4? Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky. Never lucky. Never lucky. Alright, we'll restore with memory fragments. How many does each one of these restore?
Blacksmith in Donghae. And I would kill for some kimchi and steamed
2.
rice right now. I can almost taste it. Just
Okay, that's fun. I'm trying to do this in a way that I can save some materials, but also still get four, and that's going to be 17%. Oh, we're still going to just click this. What's our durability at? We'll be fine. 6. Now, after 6, it can go... Can it go down? People are using... People are crazy, man. We're going to... We're 100% going to use this 25 stack. Now this is where the stacks start to get big, so we're going to use a 40. The only reason I'm pushing this right now is because it makes my auto fishing time go up. And I desperately need that.
careful. Just give
And
me
it
a
makes the
moment.
durability
Let
go
me
up
finish
too.
up here and we can go grab some makgeolli. I am
Cool. Fun enhancing today. Fail. 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 Did it really decrease? Sweet. Now, I think I'm going to leave it right here. 5% more fishing time doesn't mean that much to me, as well as because it could become a point of just
give me a moment.
smacking.
Let me finish up here and we can go grab some makgeolli.
Oh. I meant to hit continuous before I did that.
Just give me
I don't think I want to push this any higher right now. Because the difference between 8 and 10 is not that much. So 8, we're at 90 durability with 20%, and at 10, you get 100 durability and 25%. You go from 8 to 10 is a good jump, but 8 to 9, and then you still have to hit 10, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. But 8 is definitely better than none, and we got all pin tools. And we got 34 crowns left. The only other thing I could do is try to push the gatherer's clothes higher. And I'd have to melt down one of these costumes for this. I don't want to do that right now.
Me, Doodle. I'll keep tabs on all your goods, both with and without legs.
Running out of storage space is what's happening. These hammers, I'm trying to save the hammers and then the 2 more that I got from this year's Heidel Ball. We got a couple here. I did have this as well. So we got 4 J hammers. I want to save that for the main hand Black Star that eventually I'm going to get. Alright, well, we got to run a ways. Time to run a ways, run a ways. Our durability is high on everything, and we've got our energy's coming back. I did the farms right before hitting record. Family stats overall, there you go. Defeated monsters is still at 68. We're still Artisan 1 gathering. We get this Green Thumb quest done, I think. The adventure that does it all, we can't do that. Inventories, we can't do a lot of those. I'm not sure about the pets. We can't do most of these quests. I could probably do this one as well to get another Nader's Parchment. All I gotta do is go over there and talk to the guy, but I gotta get back from Land of Morning Light first. I think the idea is gonna be to get more forest crystals, but I have yet to get any of those from the node. I'm not having good luck. It's really the only node that I have running right now. I need to go get more workers. I just don't have any. That's the other thing that I want to do before I close off of here. I haven't been dumping energy into looking at that, and I really doubt that there are any on the exchange. I hate that. Your horse just randomly goes in a direction. Happy though, we got the full pin set. Obviously not the butcher or tanning knife because I can't kill monsters, so those do me no good. But everything else, we got the full pin log, yeah. I probably need to get a float and finish pushing both of them to +10, but all in time. The other thing is probably pushing the gatherers close to pen. I could probably start pushing on Manos, but I don't know. At what point does Manos become better? Pretty well at Pry, right? Yeah, Pry to Duo. I don't have enough silver to outright buy one of those. I guess I could buy the lower tiered one and then enhance it myself. I have enough silver for that. I got 579. The other thing would be swapping to Manos accessories. I'm pretty sure Manos is better than the Trilogia that I'm wearing. Alright, we need to check this guy out. Worker exchange.
Once a month. So if you're going to be sick,
I don't want to spend that much silver on a worker. So we're gonna go do this Green Thumb quest, and then I'll get workers on the way back. Still can't get either one of these rewards because it's locked behind a quest, which sucks because I would really like the main hand. Really would. I don't know if I could like make a season character and then get it to do the special request memorandum. Probably not, because then I'd have to do main quest again. The main quest is literally what's locking everything. Still no change on the level up. I need to like pick a I think sharing is caring is probably the good one. I need to get some add-ons too. I don't know how I haven't really addressed this yet because I don't really know what's going to happen. But the idea was to go full evasion / TP as a backup and survive Red Battlefield or just PvP in general. But all of that has been reworked, so there's a good chance that that's not going to work anymore. So I don't know what to do right now with that.
You can call me the big bad auntie. Our tavern is famous for our meat.
So this is a guy that I can get church buffs from, basically. Now, I thought there were training dummies in one of these cities around here. It wants me to gather a bunch of rice, so we're gonna do that. And I'm not gonna buff for this. I want to save as much as I can. It's gonna be slow and painful, but that's alright. I probably only gotta gather rice about 15 times. Oh, we got a sharp out of that. Replacing our stock of enhancement materials slowly, one by one. Only used about 15 today. Quarter of the way there on the rice stocks, isn't too bad. I'm not seeing any, and then I don't want to turn on click to move to be able to use the mouse. So I'm just going to run around until I find them. easier to run up and down the roads instead of along them.
I do as you command.
It's something about the gathering sounds that are peaceful in this game. Stop jumping around, dice. I understand. I want to be collected. Another rice stop. So we're halfway there. Not too bad. Ooh, there's another one. Fancy. And I got aggers turned on. It gives me a little bit more. Want wild herb though. Let's just kind of make a pattern to run back this way. Nothing. That scarecrow is funny looking. Caffers. So I'm not gonna be able to do the Black Star quests or the Slumbering Origin armor quest to convert regular gear in or boss gear into Slumbering Origin armor. So Caffers is just silver for me. I can just sell them. Same with Ancient Spirit Dust. I don't need to collect Caffers because I'm going to collect as much silver as I can, and then I'm going to buy the armor that I need. There's no other way for me to do that. Like, if I'm not going to buy... So my basic rule was that I'm not going to buy anything that's like pen or higher or whatever, you know, it can't be pen. But with the Slumbering Origin armor, there isn't much I can do about it. It's gonna have another adventurer's name on it, whoever made it. So unless I got those already, I need to go here. Come on, get off the little terrace. So I'm gonna have to just deal with someone else's family name on it, which is fine. This isn't like my main account or anything, so I'm not too worried about it. But these purple flowers are kind of pretty.
Wherever you go, I will go.
However, I won't let myself buy, those are the wrong ones. I guess the pink ones are over here. Yep. I won't let myself buy try or higher, so the highest I'm going to be able to buy is going to be like duo. And whether I do base or pry or duo for the Slumbering Origin armor, it's going to really be a point of whatever's most cost effective at the time when I have the silver. So we'll get those 4 pieces of armor and or as close as I can to it, and we'll just go from there. Now as far as weapons go, I don't know what I'm going to do now because I was going to use an evasion offhand, but that may not be viable anymore. I still want as much DP or DR as I possibly can. So maybe it is viable. I don't know. We're obviously going to have a Black Star main hand, I guess. I don't really need... I don't know. I guess I don't really need one. I guess I get like an Offen or something. It might be more cost effective to get an Offen. I mean, the whole idea is to, like, what, reach 700 gear score, and then to say I did it without killing any monsters. And then to survive at least one red battlefield thing, and obviously we're going to eventually hit level 62 for the soft cap, so those are pretty much the goals. It doesn't, at that point, it doesn't really matter if I have a black star or not. I'm not killing monsters, so the monster damage doesn't matter. And I'm pretty sure that as far as main hands go, like, you're not getting casting speed. And crit, right? So there's that. Speed is 2. It's pretty well the same, right? The AP to against monsters is the big difference. Yeah.
How to love.
And there's one casting speed level, which doesn't really matter that much. That should be the same. What's the Kazarka? It gives you casting speed 3. But it's not like there's any, like, DR or anything on the weapons themselves. It's all accuracy. And I guess if it did go the often route, I could just, there's no way there's going to be any of these for sale, either one. May end up having to go stupid Gazarka just for to have the boss weapon. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions at this point for builds because I've never built a Shy before, and really it's going to be survivability over damage because it's supposed to be a pacifist. We're not supposed to be. So even in red battlefield, I'm supposed to be getting kills. I'm supposed to just not die, right? So that may be. It's gonna have to be something I look into, I think. I don't know. With the game changing a lot recently, it's hard to have a set plan right now because of how they're changing things one at a time.
Don't be Snopesay is a cozy place.
Alright, I'll have to go get tiger flowers. Those aren't too bad to get. How many more things are in this green thumb quest line? Family, life. That's not bad. Life. Cooking, alchemy. Where is it? Did I already pass it? No. So I need tiger flowers, and then bamboo sprouts, and then talk. So I only got a couple more to go. We're doing all right. Granted, I don't have a big enough energy pool to really use green thumb too much. But what it means is less time gathering. So basically I can go over there, run through my energy, and then within a few minutes, and then with the rest of the hour for life buffs, I can go and do some other life skills to level up. I wish I was near training dummies right now because of the... Why is it taking me here? I see some tiger flowers here, but... But with 1,000% experience right now, I could easily get to 61 or 62 if I had training dummies. I still got some training books, I think, floating around. If not, I'd just buy some. And just between me and all of you, Shy's kind of fun to play. You know, I don't go for these little weird gimmicky classes like this normally. Like, oh look, I'm a little I guess this one's considered like a little kid, or like the closest thing we'll have to like a dwarf class. I guess I don't know, but I don't usually go for those gimmicky style classes or anything. But Shy's pretty fun. And once you get past all the stupid little noises that they make, they're not too bad. I do like the idea of being able to like have a bunch of self buffs. I've always been a utility player, so a class that has like a ton of self buffs and it's very self-sufficient. That's why Wizard was my first class, and what I main is because of like, oh, I can heal myself, and I do have some self-protective buffs and other things that work pretty well. I wish they put more emphasis on that for just not only like the classes that I play, but just all of them. It would make their class identities a little bit more, you know. I wish I know the most about Wizards, so I'll use it as an example. I wish they would put more emphasis on the Wizard's mana shield or bubble. Oh, come on. I pushed the jump button. You can't jump up a little rock. Okay. There we go. Sure, it was on the right one. So I wish for like the Wizard as the example, the mana shield or mana bubble or whatever. I wish they would you know, it kind of like protects you a little bit. It gives you some resistances. It consumes mana to block some damage, and it gives you like some grapple or whatever resistances, knockdown, that kind of stuff for a little bit. I wish that they would put more emphasis on that for the mage or wizard and / witch, whatever. Give us a way to make our mana pool really big, and then allow us to keep the mana shield up or turn it into a toggle so that we can put it up and it mitigates damage. It would help with the squishiness a little bit, and that's why one of the reasons I really liked one of the last games that I played was because it had mana shield that worked that way, and it had talent trees kind of like World of Warcraft, so you could augment your abilities with different things, and it had an ability that would give you a when you activated your mana shield, it would allow you to mitigate like a flat rate of damage, so you could, based on your max mana, so if you built your mana pool really big, you would have an initial shield that would block a ton of damage, and then it would start absorbing damage and use your mana pool. Now granted, if somebody could do a huge amount of damage, they would burst right through that and then just drain your mana to zero, but it was still a good mechanic, and when you learned how to activate and deactivate the shield in certain situations to block certain bursts, and give yourself certain resistances at certain times, it became like an actual skill-based game to where, okay, I need to actually use my shield instead of just pressing the button or casting it, and then that's it. It stays on for a little while, and then it's off, and then once it's on off cooldown, you can do it again. You know, that doesn't give you much, like, the skill involved in using it isn't very high at that point. You basically just press the key combo to use it.
I fear people more than tigers, so I came all the way.
So I can
out
actually
here.
get buffs from this lady too.
More than tigers. I fear people.
Alright, we're gonna go get bamboo sprouts. But I would like to see more emphasis on class identities like that in the game. You know, Shy already has a very good class identity. Obviously, it's a support style character, and you have all kinds of buffs and things. So that kind of that one definitely has an identity. And there's several other classes that have really good identity too, like the Dracania class. Being able to turn into dragons, you know, and then, like, I think, isn't it the Lawns that can, like, fly, or maybe it's the Coursers, I can't remember. But several of them have very good, gimmicky class identities. And I think those are the ones that come out and, shine through as, like, the ones that are most fun to play, you know, because whenever you have a game like Black Desert that turns into, it's an arcade style combat game, and when every class basically does the same thing, just with a different skin on it, it becomes boring quickly. You don't need 30 classes, you just need 10 really good ones. And that way you can, like, the more classes you have, the lines between the classes blur. And, you know, the more you have, the harder it is to give them unique identities. So, you know, like, the less classes, the more unique they can be, you know, because you have less classes to fit stuff in. Prolibus has done a pretty good job on that anyway. I mean, I just would like to see more out of that. But we're going to finish this Green Thumb quest real quick. Yeah, we still got quite a ways to go for these bamboo shoots. All the way across. All the way across. I still need to dump energy, but we'll go finish this and call it a day, and I'll worry about dumping energy into workers at another time, because I'm not in any rush. And I made a lot of progress today with getting the upgrades on those two Logia things. We're ready to push forward. I'm gonna jump off this mountain. Did it. I jumped off of it. Alright, now, which way do we gotta go this time? Maybe I shouldn't have jumped off of there? Yeah, getting back up there is gonna be fun. How the hell do I do that? Maybe I should have just ran. I tried to take a shortcut and it ended up not being a shortcut. So, I think that there could have been a different approach to how I handled things on this account. As far as, like, dumping, like, all the free cron stones that I got into pen Logia tools and a few accessories and things. I could have saved them for gear and weapons later on, but I would rather invest in the stuff now and then worry about it the rest later. Because there's no way for me to grind a ton of silver like you would be able to if you just grinded monsters and bought your gear, right? So having decent life skill tools at this point is probably the best play, I think, and that's why I made that choice. Plus, it was resources that I had that were taking up storage space, and I don't have a ton of that right now. And I didn't pay anything for them. It's not like I was going and buying cronstones over and over again. I am saving up the item collection scrolls because they are going to be useful. We're going to turn them into vouchers and double the bartering. Which bartering is going to probably be one of the semi-active things that I can do on this account to make silver. My energy pool is going to limit me on active things, so I'm going to have to make a ton of silver through processing, cooking, and... Okay, we need the chutes. Can I have them, please? We're going to have to make our silver through processing, cooking, maybe some alchemy, and bartering. And then the pure AFK stuff, I might delve into horse training, and I might delve into obviously fishing when I can. But horse training might be a thing. So that's kind of how it lines up. And that's why I've upgraded the tools the way I could. The active that I'm going to be able to do is as good as it's going to get until we push up into Manos. I don't want to push the accessories much past try. It just starts, the sunken cost becomes too much. So I think the idea is going to be leave those where they're at and just start pivoting over to Manos as soon as I can. And now with the way that the energy pool is going, I can't get... Why are you not following the auto route path? I can't get a ton of energy because I can't do ecology. Alright, back to Nampo. I can't do ecology, so it's going to have to be... a lot of the Adventure Journal stuff is going to be locked behind quests and things that I can't do. So it's going to be up to character, probably. Maybe academics, some. It just depends on if I have to quest for them or not, or kill stuff. Topography. So my energy pool is going to be limited, you know. I have 98 right now, but if I go and do literally all the topography stuff and most of the character stuff, just talking to NPCs and things, I might be able to get it up to like 300 or so. I think a little over 300, like 350 or 360, but that's getting every possible entry, and some of those are not going to be possible just because of the nature of them. So with that in mind, the green thumb is going to allow me to run through the energy very quickly. I'm not going to have access to energy pots unless I buy them off the marketplace, and unless my mastery is high enough in gathering later on, that's not going to be worth it either. So the idea is to run through the energy and then immediately pivot into a semi-AFK activity like cooking or processing, and make silver where I can there. The other thing that I'm going to be limited by is the marketplace. I don't have value pack, so mostly it's going to be processed into trade crates probably. R spam, yay, and we got the knowledge of green thumb, so now we can toggle it on and off. And let's bring this up. We are at 917 in the mastery department, which is good. Well over the 6 something, so the Logia tools are working as intended. It's good stuff. There's our levels overall. Farming is slowly getting there. Training is, haven't done that in a while. Processing is Artisan 1, cooking is Artisan 2. Alchemy is Professional 1, where it was at. I haven't done much of that. Gathering is bare minimum, and fishing is running away because I've left this thing AFK fishing a lot. But that's okay, because where we go from here is up. I need to work on workers, so my energy is going to get dumped into that, and then I'm going to go back to probably AFK fishing, I think. I'm still just kind of waiting on the forest crystals, and as we start to build things up, let me do this before I finish it off. I still need to do blackstone powder and transfer that down, so I haven't started making the fish crates yet. But we're getting there. Let me see. Do I have... I got tons more I can transfer. Destination. Calphion. Dump as many as I can in there. I don't know when we're going to max out on weight, but I guess we're not going to. Cool. What else do I need to transfer around? What is in idle? Cooking stuff. So I need to get a bunch more storage in Moodle. And this is just an utter mess here because I dumped everything. I could transfer ores up there and start processing them. And that might be a good thing. But we'll see. I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe I can join the chat group of people doing Saley things and then beg them to do a Saley for me. And see if they'll let me pick up the monster ooze. I hate to mooch like that, but I don't see any other way of pushing the bartering forward. I need oozes for the sailboats. The upgrade from sailboat to caravel. So I'm going to do what I got to do. Beggars can't be choosers, right? I don't want to get in the habit of just having somebody else kill all the monsters for me and stuff, but it's 100 ooze. It's probably like 10 monsters, if that. And it's a huge gateway, so maybe I can do it. But if I start doing that, then I'll think, you know, well, it's like 4 weasels, so maybe I can get them to do that too. You know, it's just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I can find somebody doing weasels and see if they'll just let me mooch a few. But I'm still on the fence about it. But that's where the account's headed. We're going to head from where we're at to transitioning into kind of a waiting period for the forest crystals, and I'm going to start enacting some of the silver making methods that I have in mind so that I can start working on the big thing that I need, and that's the let's see if I can find it. Life, is it under here? Under information. That's not even what I wanted. I hate bringing up this adventurers board because then you gotta do stupid checks. Oh, theme? You want leaves, huh? Go. And then this happens. I need the adventurers board. Come on. I'm tired of it. What I wanted to do is bring up the lightstone combination. I need the energy recovery.
Your gut's not swollen. You've just gained weight.
Those are all Velia.
I told you not
Over.
to eat
Nope,
late at
can't
night.
do that. So we're gonna contract workers and we're gonna hire.
So if you're
I
going
can't
to-
hire anymore. Did I really dump? No, I didn't. I just didn't dump any energy in here to hire more workers. None there. What was I thinking? Am I just dumb today? Probably. Where is number one? Lodging. Lodging. Sure. I don't need storage just yet. We're gonna need a boatload of lodging. And this one is gonna be storage. There. So I gotta wait a minute, and then I can start contracting workers. And then we'll end this off. But the next thing I need is lightstones. So I need to sort out the artifact lightstone set. Right now I've got the combat XP set, which as soon as I hit 62, this is going to go away. I don't have a use for the combat XP ones after I hit 62, which is my goal. It's pretty well soft cap. And we're going to need the energy recovery, and it's going to have to be on all the time because I don't have a book of Common Sylve. And I don't have any way of recovering energy. I guess I could go stand in the Sea Palace, but I don't have a way of getting out of there either. But I think going to the Sea Palace is how I'm going to get back to the mainland. I'm going to jump to Velia and then run away from, what's his name? And I'm going to have to set up a nice Ilia Island network and get storage in there so that I can do bordering. Maybe Igor Bartali will have forgiven me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and whenever I get to where I need to go. What do I got to hand over for that? 300 Fairy's Breath. Oops. Well, I got 4 there. How many more do I have? 87. So I'm a bit shy. Get it? I'm a bit shy. I'll see myself out. Lodging. That one's almost done. Set up the bordering and get that rolling. And then I can semi-AFK do that on the other PC, just let it roll. Start building up level 1 materials. That'll be a good day. Get the barter counts up. Wait a minute, it says 300 of any. I've got 117 of those. Alchemy byproducts I don't have much on. Dia, there's nothing. Valencia, there's nothing. Because I went to Shikati, Kilazai. Alright, cool. Let's start dumping energy. One last time, let's check the exchange. Nothing. Contract worker. Yes. Will not.
Chief Sang-yun, the one who made a
will not.
crime.
I will not take the shelf. I want Dokebis. Give me Dokebis. Alright.
Are you ill? I can heal everything but a broken heart.
That didn't work out very well, did it? We got 2 workers. I'll continue dumping energy in as I can, but we'll get these guys started on a couple of things. They're connected there. I need these over here, these nodes. I need the rice node and the radish node. So I'll have to go over there and get those. But for now, we're going to let them gather some reeds. Get them going on that. I'm gonna need the Crystal of Harmony 1, but I need a decent Dokkebi there. Bracken I may invest in, but Moodle is gonna be where I need, and there's a couple of nodes on these islands I need to get out to. But I'm headed back to storage to clear my inventory, and then I'm gonna set up fishing and let my energy recover over time, and then I'll dump some more workers in. But that's all I got for today. I know it ran long, but I figured I'd run it real long because I skipped Saturday. I wasn't feeling the greatest, but at least I'm back. So lots of progress, good things moving forward, or at least momentum will hopefully pick up a little bit. It's been kind of slow the last like 6 or so episodes, just trying to get through some of this mandatory stuff, but we're on the upside of things, so good things to come hopefully. That's all I got, so I'll see you guys in the next one.